Howdy guys, it's Joe here today talking about Season 5 as a whole in Overwatch and kind of just giving my own personal opinions about the season, my own little feelings about the season as well. Now, the thing I think about this season that I think makes me dislike it as much as I do is that it feels just kind of like a waste. It's like something that didn't really need to even happen. When you think about it, why even is there really a new season this season? Normally when there's a new season, they put out a big patch, get a lot of changes, and try to make it really exciting. Try to give you some new rewards, some different stuff to get, and at least give you some reason to actually play this season. But all that we've really gotten so far this season was 200 less SR on average once we got through our placements, and to be thrown straight back into the game with no real reason to actually play competitive other than to climb the ladder. And while I feel like a lot of people do love climbing the ladder, and while a lot of people do still want to get all their golden guns, for many people, just playing the same season as Season 4 with almost no changes, just more dive comp over and over again, and just, you know, trying to get, I guess, more golden guns this season and get a slightly higher rank this season doesn't really sound way too appealing. Now, I guess a lot of people still do like, you know, just to play competitive. And I know a lot of you guys in a previous video said, I don't need any rewards at all. The reward of climbing is good enough in itself. And I feel like for myself, that is definitely true. But for a lot of players, that's not. You have to remember that just because you don't care about rewards doesn't mean that other players don't as well. And I really do want competitive to have as many players as possible that are enjoying the game, that are making it very, very diverse, that are making it fun. But when you have no real incentive, those players are just going to leave and play the quick play because you get the exact same thing. You get loot boxes. Now, one of my big problems about this is that there's not really anything at all. Again, as I said earlier, but I do have a few things that I feel like would be kind of nice to have. A few very small things that don't even really matter at all. I don't really want any custom skins. I don't really want any custom sprays, and I don't really want anything like that. I feel like that could, I guess, make people feel like they have to play in ranked and that they have to play in competitive. And, you know, Jeff was talking about that. He wants people to not have to have the feeling of doing that, which I'm personally fine with. You can do whatever you want. You can make so that there's no more golden weapons, no more golden guns, no diamond guns, anything like that. I personally wish there were some because it would give a bit more reason to actually play and get CP, but you can do none of that. But I wish that there was at least one thing, one small change to competitive that would kind of actually make it feel a little bit worthwhile to people and make you feel a bit better about getting your rank. And that could be just so that around your main level, it actually had a little circle or a little dot or a little, you know, triangle or something that had the color of the rank that you got last season. So it could be silver, bronze, gold, platinum, diamond, whatever, but it only shows up when you're playing ranked games. So you can kind of show off to other people, you know, what you maybe got, maybe if you're impressed. Now, of course, as well, maybe if you aren't impressed with the rank that you got, you could turn it off so that people, if they got a bad rank and they're kind of ashamed of it, they don't have to show it off. While if you got a rank that you're really proud of, that you wish you could show to your friends, you could turn it on in quick play, you could turn it on competitive, you could kind of just show off what you achieved. And again, you could turn it off at any time. I feel like this is a very small change, but a very good change that would make people actually want to play a little bit more. It can make you feel like your achievement matters a little bit more and that people will actually be able to see it and be able to be slightly impressed from what you've put all your time into. Because right now, unless people right-click on you, check your in-game profile, check what rank you got to, they won't really be able to see what you did or how good you are or, you know, anything like that. As well with this, I feel like these small little bragging rights that you can show off to people can feel kind of good and can actually make it worth it to climb. I felt like personally when I was playing League of Legends, with that slight border that I got, even though it didn't really mean anything at all, you know, anybody could probably get the freaking gold border that I got or the platinum border that I got. It felt kind of good to know that I've reached this and that last season I did that good. And this season I want to get even better and I want to go up even more. And I feel like just having a simple border that could kind of just make you want to rank up, I don't know. In my own opinion, I feel like something like that could help. Now, of course, as well, there are the opinions that maybe we should get some skins, maybe we should get more loot boxes for certain levels, you know, anything like that. Maybe you have to reach, like, gold in the season to get a certain loot box. I don't know. There could be anything really like that. Any, you know, gold to get the golden loot box. Maybe that could be a thing to do. But I don't know. That's at least my own personal opinion. That's what I'm thinking about this new season. Overall, though, I do hope that they change at least something. The season just feels, again, like nothing's really happened. And while there are those Reaper changes that got in, while there is, you know, the McCree change and the Roadhog change, I feel like the meta's overall going to stay pretty much exactly the same. They didn't really nerf or change much of the bad heroes, and they didn't really super buff anybody. They did make McCree a little bit better, and they make Reaper a decent amount better, but, of course, they nerfed one of the main counters to this comp, which is Roadhog. So, I don't know. We're going to really have to kind of wait and see, but I hope that maybe there's a little bit of changes in the near future, and that we can hopefully have a Season 5 that's a little bit more enjoyable and actually gives us a reason to play the new season. But as well, this is my own personal opinion, and if you don't agree, make sure to tell me that in the comment section down below, and tell me what you like, again, instead of this, because, again, I don't have the godly opinion. I'm not the only one that matters. I would really like to hear what you guys think. This is just my own, little idea that I feel like could be nice. And of course, having the ability to maybe turn off everybody's so that you can't personally see anybody else's if you really don't like to see other people's ranks, that could also be an option. So just give us more options. Give us more stuff to do. Give us more stuff to get. And it wouldn't really take way too long to implement it. Let's be honest, it could take like a week or two, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, as always, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, have a wonderful day.